Good morning, everybody. Hello and welcome. And welcome to my beautiful co-host today, Prachetta. Thank you for being here.
Namaste.
Oh, it's so good to see
Namaste.
you. Yeah, it's great to see you. We're going to play our morning song to get us in that great vibration. And let's just go have a beautiful time together on the morning show today. It's a beautiful day. Come on, everybody, get in here. Happy Friday, everybody. We've got some people that are slow waking up today, Prachetta.
Now, ma'am, I can't read any of the comments because I'm in Puri and I have just one phone.
Okay, I will read them so we know who all's
Thank you
here.
so much.
Like I say, we've got people that are slowly waking up this morning. We have our Blue Jean Walensky in Vermont that I was just with over the last month. And
Wow.
she has a little kitty that is kind of one of those standoffish kitties that wants to be invisible. But she warmed up to me while I was there. So she's saying that Lulu, which is the kitty, Lulu kitty, and Dancy Pants, which are the dogs that waggle their whole butt,
Wow.
not just their tail. They're watching and listening. Good morning, Jean. And Pat Moss says, good afternoon. I am working but feel unwell. Please send me the angels to help me. We certainly will, Pat Moss. And many, many blessings for your good health. Kathy Hand, good morning. And wow, Prachetta, that's a Friday. You're so right, Kathy Hand. And Stacy says, good morning. All
Good
right, well,
morning.
let's do our heart brain coherence and get our day started the right way. And hopefully people will jump in here while we're doing this. If anyone that's watching, please share it out so we can let everybody know that we're here and we're getting ready to have a beautiful discussion with Prachetta. So touching your heart center, slow down the breathing, connect in with this beautiful day. Pull in some compassion and some love. Do this in silence for a minute, and then we will share whatever comes to you as an I am story for yourself. I am worthy.
I am healed and healthy.
I am in awe of nature's beauty.
I am so loved and blessed to have Teri ma'am in my life.
And I am honored to be here with Prachetta today on this amazing day.
I am so grateful to my entire Angelic River family for all the love and healing and prayers always bestowed on me and Rajiv.
Yes, we wrap our arms around all of you, all of our India family that's over there. And I am peace.
I'm peace.
And we're all the P's for peace. And welcome everyone that's jumping in here. Deirdre's here. Good morning,
Good
Deirdre.
morning.
Thank you.
Namaskar.
Thank you for sharing. And Deirdre says, I am a loving, multi-dimensional resident. Beautiful, Deirdre. And Andrea is here. And Deirdre says, pleasure to see you too, Prachetta.
Lovely to see you, ma'am.
Andrea Gregg says, I am hopeful, I am enough, I am peace.
Wow.
And Stacy
Amazing.
says, I am filled with excitement and blessed with the joy of being with my girls in a beautiful state.
Wow.
It is. It is so full of color. You all can see behind me through the window. Some of the color back there is just amazing. And
Wow.
it's a cloudy day. It's not even sunshiny today, but it's still beautiful. And Tammy's here. Good morning, Tammy Fisk. All right. So Prachetta has agreed to come on and talk to us today on a Friday. That's my Friday, is I get to see your beautiful face, Prachetta. And there's Linda saying good morning.
Good morning.
So, Prachetta, we know that this has been a really beautiful time for you in India, a time of celebration, a time of holiday. Can you tell us what's going on there where you're at?
Ma'am, this is the festive start of the festive season in India. Also, summer, autumn turning into winter. So, in India, when summer, autumn turns into winter, and then winter, spring turns into summer, we have something called Navratras. Navratras are 9 days of fasting, 9 days of celebrations, 9 days of giving up something you like. Normally, Hindus in India fast or at least refrain from having non-veg or alcohol. And like there are two types of Navratras we have. One is in the month of March and April, winter turning into summer. And then we have in October, summer turning into winter. And this is the day of festivity, especially the October one. And each state, like we have, I've forgotten even the count of the states we have in India, but each state tends to celebrate the Navratras in their own way. And today is the day of Dashera, of Vijay Dashami. Today is the day when good was able to take care of evil. So it's a day of studying. It's a day when Ramchandra ji, who's a god in India, he to take to take care of the honor of his wife, who was kidnapped by a demon and who was a king. He had a war and he killed, and today is the day when he was killed along with his son and brother. So it is called Vijay Dashami. Vijay Dashami means victory over a person who has 10 heads. Ravana, the king, had 10 heads, and each head signifies like a negative. ego, anger. So that was the significance. And he had taken a wish from Lord Shiva that nobody can kill him. So that is why Rama took the avatar of a god, came to India or Bharat that time, and he was able to have this war, and he was able to kill Ravana. So every year in October, it is celebrated as Dashera or Vijayadashami, and it is considered as the victory over good over evil. So that is one story. The second story is of the goddess killing a demon. Again, victory over good over evil. And these days are very significant, ma'am. People enjoy, people have fun, they visit family. And the October Navratras are also considered of girls going back to their parents' home. So when I came to Calcutta to visit my uncle and aunt, my mom's younger brother and my mom's sister-in-law, so they told me their daughter has come home. So they consider me as their daughter. So they did all what a daughter is supposed to be done, like whatever rituals. So it is the coming back of girls to their home, be it married or unmarried or wherever they are. And you have beautiful, I'll post it on the groups, there are beautiful pandals which are set up. And the Murti of Ma, goddess Durga, basically Kali Ma, and the way she is killing the demon. And it's amazing. It's a very beautiful experience. And ma'am, I would suggest that once in one's lifetime, one should come to India in this phase and see the festivities. You will not find Corona, COVID anywhere.
Right.
People are having fun, and this time they're also burning the effigies of the COVID.
Wow. Powerful.
So, and it is really amazing. The children are fun. People eat to their heart's content. There are pandals. People meet each other, and it is very colorful. In Gujarat, which is in the west of India, Dandiya, a particular dance, is celebrated. So there are 9 Dandiya nights in places like Gujarat and Mumbai, where they have fun. Because of COVID, this time it's a little underplayed, but otherwise, it is the whole of India comes vibrantly in different kind of colors.
So that's one festival out of all of the ones that you all do. And when did this one start?
This is, ma'am, thousands of years ago.
No, I mean, and the time of year right now. It started what, 9
on
days
the
ago?
7th. I think
The
the first
7th.
Navratra was on the 7th. And today is the last day. And after 20 days, we will have Diwali, Deepavali. Diwali is the coming back festival of Lord Rama with his wife and younger brother. And in Diwali, also there are lights, candles lit up, people clean their houses, exchange gifts. And after Diwali, we have something called the Bhai Dooj. Bhai Dooj is when you apply a tika on the forehead of your brothers and fathers, and they give you this assurance, this promise that the girls of the family will be looked after.
Oh, beautiful.
And the girls I get a lot of gifts from Prachi, so I'm always looking for the Shahra. And there is another festival called Raksha Bandhan. Raksha Bandhan is when the sisters tie a thread on the wrist. So that is also the time when you get a lot of gifts. So Prachir is always very generous with his gifts.
Oh, you better be, Prachir. I know you're listening. There you are. Prachir is watching us, and he says, good evening. So nice to see you. Both of you look so beautiful. Oh, Prachir, I wish we could see you. We're wrapping our arms around you, and thank you for watching. So what is the significance of tying the string on your wrist?
Ma'am, that is in the month of August. It's called Raksha Bandhan. Raksha means to save somebody, and Bandhan is a kind of a promise.
Okay.
So in India, that time also we have August. In fact, from August, the festivities start. So we have the Raksha Bandhan, then we have the time when Lord Krishna was born, which is called Janamashtami.
Mhm.
Then we have, I think, 20 or 22 days of the ancestors, people who have passed away, where you're supposed to give to poor people or to do your religious stuff. Then you have Navratras, and then you have Diwali, and then you have Bhai Dooj, and with Bhai Dooj, the festivities finished. So it's 3 months: August, September, October, early part of November,
Wow.
and
That
it's
is so
only
cool.
color. You can. It's amazing. Like the vibrations are so high, ma'am. They are just amazing. Just amazing. You buy new
I can feel
clothes.
it. That is so
In fact,
awesome.
in fact, I
Pachir
want
says
pictures.
Pachir can hear everything. Well, good, Pachir. Then you better take care of your sister because she's very special.
So, in fact, the place where I am, ma'am, is in the east of India. It's in a state called Odisha. And the place where I am, it's called Puri. Puri.
Uri. Yes, I've
Yeah.
been watching your posts, and so I've been keeping up with them. That picture of you on the temple steps. Oh, that was so beautiful. Is that the girls you were telling me that you were with? They were spread out
Yes,
on the
ma'am.
steps behind you. That was such a beautiful picture.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, Puri, in fact, in India, we have 4 dhams. Dhams means 4 religious places where a Hindu should or should go once in a lifetime. So
Right.
you normally start from, I think that is the procedure, but you normally start from east, north, west, and then south. But you can do either way also. So my mom, before she passed away, she had expressed her desire to my cousin Mona, with whom I have come, that she wanted to do one dham with her. So then it is my cousin's homage to my mom for, and it was like twice we had booked while she was still alive in a human form. But unfortunately, we had cyclones and we were not able to come to this place. Like we had booked, everything was booked, the hotel was booked, everything was booked, but mom was not able to do.
Right.
So now, so it is, and she wanted to do these 4 dhams. So one dham we've done, now remaining 3. So hopefully this year, like 22, 20, 21, 22, Prachir and I would be able to do the rest of 3 dhams.
I
So
hope
one
so.
is Badrinath. So Badrinath is in the Himalayas. Then we have Dwarka in Gujarat, and we have Rameshwaram in south of India.
And what time of year will those be?
Ma'am, you can go anytime. There's no
Oh,
particular time.
anytime. Okay.
You can go
So it's not
anytime.
like a
Badrinath,
festivity like this one.
yeah, Badrinath, we cannot go in winters because it's very cold. It's up in the Himalayas near Gangotri. So it's very, very
Right.
cold. And the shrines close. I think the shrines have already closed. But the other two, Dwarka and Rameshwaram, you can go anytime. So
Okay.
hopefully, if your blessings are there and God's will is there, so Prachir and I should do at least 2 together, and then Badrinath I can do on my own. But so that's the plan which we have, because
Right.
it's for our mom. So
Yes.
we want
Yes.
to do it.
I want you to do it. Is this the first time for you of doing this
Yes,
festival
ma'am.
that you're at right now, the
Yes,
Sun
yes.
Festival? Oh,
This is the first time.
that's so exciting. And we get to share in that. We get to share with you being there and blessing us with your excitement and your joy of being there. So
Yes,
thank
ma'am.
you.
And I
How
prayed
beautiful.
for each one. It's like you look at the temple and you say your wishes, and then you say, okay, if my wishes come true, so then you have to do a repeat visit. So I told the deity there that I'm going to get my Teri ma'am here. Though it's going to be very difficult ma'am for you because it's only people, it's very crowded. But we'll pray and manage.
Yes,
It's
yes, it is going
very
to happen.
crowded. It's very, very crowded.
Yes. All right. So they have that in there in the temple for me to come to India. I'm so excited. I really have been, ever since I've met you, I've wanted to be over there and visit with you and see the beautiful area. I can't wait. Let's say good morning. Let's say good morning. I love you. Let's say good morning to everybody. Rosalind is here. Good morning, sweet Rosalind. Rosalind, let us know what's going on in the area that you live in, because I'd heard there were some fires close to you. And I just want to make sure that you're okay. So check in and let us know that everything's okay. And she says, hello, Prachetta and Fairy Teri, ma'am.
Hi, Rosalind.
And Kathy Hand says, I am happy to share this special family. I am present and still a work in progress. Aren't we all? Yes, every day we get better and better as we age. Luann is here. Good morning, Luann. Oh my goodness. It's been a while since you've been on the morning show. It's so good to see you, Luann. And Rick Morrow. Our Rick is here from South Florida. Marietta, our heart lady. Good morning, Marietta. Oh, Marietta, we have something to tell you. We were out and about yesterday here in Maine, and there were red heart signs everywhere, these big red hearts. I don't know what it means. I don't know who's putting them up or what the significance of them is, but that was so awesome. And we thought of you, where you put your red hearts, excuse me, all over the keys. So it was just beautiful and really brought you to mind. So Marietta, thank you for being with us this morning. And I hope your canvas lady showed up so we can get that Sweet Dreams boat out on the water. Grace Isis is here. Grace says, thank you for this time and space. Julie Kiss is here. Julie's in Florida right now. And Blue Jean says, just beautiful, sweet Prachetta. Awesome. Thank you all for coming in this morning, for learning more about what's going on in another part of the world. I consider India part of our Peace for Peace group. We are all in this together and so near and dear to our hearts. You and Prachir, Navriti, Jasmine, all of our beautiful family that's over there with you. And I can't wait to visit and to do some lives from over there and bring everybody with me as I go to India. And anybody that wants to come physically, come on and let's do this. Let's do this journey. Sophia's here. Good morning, Sophia. So when you get back to, it's Delhi, am I saying it right? Delhi? Oh, you're frozen. We have a frozen pea. Now we have a gone pea. Hopefully she'll be back. But she's getting ready to go back to her home where she's at in, I believe you say it, Delhi. And I was just going to ask her about if there's any process after the ceremonies that she's been through. I know she explained about receiving gifts, and Prachir, I know you're going to bless her with many, many gifts. But I didn't know if there was like an after the ceremony cleansing or anything that happens afterward, and she's trying to get back in here.
Hi, ma'am. I think, ma'am, the hotel network is very bad.
Yeah,
so
but you made it back.
Yes.
You made it back in. Yay. So I was just saying, after this is over, after everything has died down, what is the process then? Do you take time like to reflect on what you've been through? Is there another part of the ceremony where you just go through whatever it is that you experienced and have a time of?
Normally, ma'am, once the festivities are done, like once we've been in this place, I generally like to meditate once I come back. Like today, I didn't go out anywhere. Uh, I wanted to take it easy. Yesterday also we were on the beach, and it's the longest beach of India, and it's a very beautiful beach. So yesterday we were at the beach, got the foot massage done, relaxed, looked at the sea. The sea is very rough today. And today I was just trying to take in all the information, take in whatever, like going to the Konark Mandir, Konark temple, going to the temple, and really
Okay, Prachetta, if you
all
can hear me,
my
your audio is messing up, and I think you're
because
frozen again.
trying to worry back what I take.
Okay, Prachetta, I
Yes,
don't.
the Wi-Fi is not very good. Should I?
Okay. Her internet's really not working well today, but she'll be back. And while she's gone, let me just share the Kuan Yin card that I pulled. The Amaryllis Lute. You are growing fast and leaving fear behind. When your vibration changes, so too does your life. It is safe and loving for you to release that which no longer feels right for you. No matter how important it was in your old life, it might not have the same place in your new life. Accept healing change now. I love this card. Um, and it feels like that's kind of what the ceremonies are all about. It's change, it's celebrating. Life is about change. Every day is different. Every day we change a little bit in our human experience, in our human bodies, even. Nothing stays the same. We're constantly shedding old and bringing in new. So I'm so happy that Prachetta was able to come on and share with us this energy where she's been immersed for 9 days of ceremony. And I'm really sorry that the internet is so wonky that she can't keep the stable connection, but hopefully she can get back in and we'll be able to hear some more from her. But how amazing is that to have a 9-day ceremony where you just really go in and are immersed in that kind of energy and do the fasting and all the purification that takes place over those 9 days. I can see Prachetta. Let's hope she'll be able to get the audio. Deirdre said, it's a common theme I'm seeing, new beginnings. Yeah, it is. There's a lot happening right now, shedding the old and getting ready for bringing in the newness. Prachetta, are you back with us, darling? Hello, I see you, but I can't hear you yet.
Yes, the Wi-Fi connection is very bad.
Yeah, it distorts what you're saying. It was. You sound good right now. So let's hope we can keep the connection for a little bit here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I was just saying how awesome it is to have a ceremony like that, where for 9 days you immerse yourself in that energy of purifying and celebrating and bringing things into your life. I think that's just so beautiful.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And ma'am, every day, like the winter, like the October Navratras, every day is designated to one goddess. So there are 9 different goddesses. So every day there is a different prayer or mantra which has to be done. And women normally fast there are people who fast for 9 days and they're only on fruit or milk products.
Okay,
So they
the
don't
people that
take
fast for 9
any
days.
cereal or anything. So this is also kind of 9 days. And then there is girls below 10, below 12, they are worshipped and they are giving gifts. They are considered as devis, as goddesses. So a lot of festivities happen and the people dress up, deck up, and families go out. So it's also a time of detoxification where people are fasting, eating only once a day, and taking care of themselves. Otherwise, also being with nature. So it's wonderful. Like I can't even explain the feeling, the vibration you have.
I can't imagine for 9 days just be immersing yourself in that and being with the people that you love, with your family. Like you said, you came home, you know, and that's so awesome that you're there. And I know it's probably going to be a little sad when you leave, for you and for those that you're leaving there in that area. But what
Yes,
an
ma'am.
amazing time that you've been through with them.
Yes.
And thank you. Thank you for coming on and sharing that with us and explaining to us, because I didn't fully understand the 9 days, but now I get it. And I love the whole idea, you know, of spending one day focused on clearing out the energy of whatever it is that was represented for that day. So thank you. And
Yes,
Kathy Caputo is with us from Hadu Bear. And Kathy says, thank you, Prachetta, for sharing this experience. God is the changeless that is always changing in its expression. I love that, Kathy. That's beautiful. And Kathy, I just want you to know that last night we read the Hado Bear book. Linda read it to Stacy and myself. And we have Hado Bear sitting out in the living room. So they got to experience Hado Bear and what that's all about and how that came to be. And Kathy, I'd love to have you on here again in the morning and just let's talk some more about this wonderful way of reaching not only kids, but kids of all ages with that message that we are powerful. Sometimes we don't know it until somebody just reflects it back to us, how much we are important and how much we matter. And Deirdre says, oh, I almost forgot Hado Bear arrived yesterday. Thank you. So Deirdre got a Hado Bear and the book to go with it.
Wow.
And Andrea says, thank you, Prachetta. So we're very grateful that you were able to come on, even with all the technical difficulties, that you came on and we got the message of what's going on there in India and what you have just experienced for 9 days of high energy and purification and blessings. So thank you so much for sharing with us, your family over here. We love you. And I know that
you should plan. You should plan and come this time. And you will feel the vibration. You will feel as if, each woman, each girl in India turning into a goddess.
so
Because
beautiful.
that is the feel which is given, and there is so much power, woman power, which is seen in these pandalas where the Durga Ma ideals, statues are being done and how they are done. It's just amazing. I can't even express. I'll send photographs on the group. I'll post them.
Right.
And Odisha is a state where there is a lot of sand art. So there's a lot of sand art which is done, and they make fixtures of this on the beaches of Durga Ma, and there is also one fixture which has been done by all the empty plastic bottles which we throw away.
Wow. So
So it's a
cool. I love
spiritual visit.
sand art. Yes, I love it. I can I want more pictures of that.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to see what was created there out of this time
Yes, ma'am.
together. Yeah. Yes,
And
I will plan on doing this for sure, and being there with you and Prachir and Navriti and all Jasmine, everyone that's there that has become so dear to me as dear family members.
yes, ma'am. Absolutely. And ma'am, you will, I hope we'll ask them to keep the chilies less, because the food is awesome, but it is very spicy.
Yes, thank you for that. And I remember when we first started talking about me coming to India, that was one of your mom's instructions to you.
Yes, ma'am. Yesterday we had gone to a place where we had a traditional thali, a traditional, in fact, I posted a photo on the group also. And in little small bowls, there were approximately 7, 8 vegetables and one fish, and with some rice and with a roti, a puri, a bread kind of a thing. And there was curd and there was something sweet and there was fruit. So it took 3 of us, me and both my nieces, to finish that one thali. There's so much of food, but it is very traditional, and I hope, ma'am, you will like it. It's yum. I can go and have it again.
I can taste it already. And Prachir says, ma'am, especially in the eastern parts of India, particularly Orissa and West Bengal, the festivities are at a humongous scale. So it sounds like such excitement there right now, and I can feel it in you and your energy. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And Prachir, thank you for jumping in here on YouTube this morning. Catherine Kovacs, good morning to you. And Rick says, thank you, Prachetta. So we're all just so thrilled that you were able to join, like I said, even with the Wi-Fi difficulties, that you were able to share with us this message about. And please continue to share. And there's special stuff going on. We want to understand it better, and we want to be able to just feel that energy coming from you. So thank you. This is the time.
Because the demon whom Lord Ravana killed, he was a Maha scholar. It's called a Maha Pandit. He was a scholar. So today is the 15th of October. Everybody should read something, because he was such a big scholar, and everybody should do something which they do as a profession. So if I'm into advertising, so I called up a couple of my clients, because this is a day where you're dedicating yourself to a lot of study and a lot of thinking. And why, being such a big scholar, he died such a bad death. He was the most learned man of the land in those days.
Oh.
But because of one mistake of casting an evil eye on somebody else's wife, everything was destroyed. In mythology, they say he had some 112 children.
Wow.
And none of them survived, because they were all lost in this battle which happened between Lord Ram and Ravana.
So there was no lineage passed down.
No.
Wow. So the challenge for all of us then, coming out of India from via Prachetta, is to read something today, to immerse yourself in obtaining some knowledge on this beautiful high energy day. And I will do that. I'll take that challenge. So let's all just join in that energy of learning and immersing ourselves and learn something new. You know, I years ago, I made a commitment. I was going to learn one thing new every day. If we could do that, just set out every day to experience something new. And I think we kind of achieved that yesterday as we were out driving around in this beautiful state and just seeing some of the history here and Linda actually, I think, grew up here, was here when she was very young. So she knew some of the history in this area. So it's great to have her. And Linda is a retired teacher. So it was great to have that and to have her experience with this area so we could get to know more about it. That's what I've enjoyed about being on this peace tour, is going into areas and just seeing the history or the local flavors and see how they are in each part, because every part of the country is so different. And so I encourage everybody to learn something new today. That's our challenge coming from our Prachetta. So thank you for that. And Jasmine is in the audience with us. Hi, dear Jasmine. Thank you for being here. I wish you were here on screen with Prachetta, but that's okay. We can have you on any day you want. You just let me know and hop on in here, and we'd love to hear from you as well. So it is our prayer time, Prachetta, and anyone that wants, just type in whatever you want to put in our prayer circle today. And Prachetta, we'll start with you. Do you have anything that you want us to lift you up for today, you or your family, your beautiful friends there?
Ma'am, first of all, special prayers for you. You're an angel in all our lives. May you always be happy, blessed, and in the pinkest of health.
Thank
May
you.
your smile and laughter, good fortune grow miles and miles and miles. And special prayer for my brother and his family. Like, I think I have the best brother in the universe and I love him so much. Prayers for my entire Angelic River family and their families. And prayer and thanks to my cousin Mona and her family for getting me here. I love you all so much, ma'am. I love you all.
I love you, my dear hearts. And thank you for those prayers. And yes, you do have the best brother in the whole world. Prachir, we're so glad that you were able to tune in today and be with us on the show in the audience. Christina is here. Our Christina Leftwich, thank you for jumping in this morning. Good morning to you. Stacy says prayers for our P family, prayers for love and peace for us all. Thank you, Stacy. And Jasmine, prayers for good health and protection. And Stacy, I know we always put your family in here, and right now she's away from her family. So let's pray for them as they're missing her and having to fend for themselves back home. And also for Linda's family. And the same thing, that, as she's away, that this gives them time to maybe appreciate both Stacy and Linda, for their families to appreciate them more.
Amen.
Amen. They both say amen to that. And I ask for prayers for my biological family, my sisters and brothers, and their physical health, and just lift them up for that. We're missing quite a few of our P's this morning. We're missing our Auntie Jean. I was hoping she'd be here. I told her last night that you were going to be on the morning show, but mornings are difficult for her. She's a couple of hours behind us, so it's very early for her there. And anyone who's not here, I haven't seen Charlie on this morning. I know he went through some testing last night, some sleep testing for sleep apnea. So let's lift him up and his beautiful family and Erica and all of those that we normally put in the prayer circle. There's so many. I can go through the list real fast for anybody that we might have missed and those who aren't here to share their prayers. Catherine says prayers for me, my mom, Michael, my 2 cats. Yes, we will, Catherine. And Linda, prayers for all to be at peace, good health for all, and for each of us to spread love in our own way. Yes, yes, yes. So here are the names. I'm just going to put the names out there, and let's lift all of these into the prayer circle for Deirdre and her daughter, Dania. Suzanne and her family, Denise in Colorado, our Marietta, Leo and Leo's family, as well as his friends Lakshmi and DJ Blaze, Rick Morrow and Josie, Meg and Jim Lorio, our Auntie Jean Lorio, Jean in Vermont and her friends Jean-Paul and Franco, Mary Jane, Pam and Gordy and Brookie, Rosalind. And Rosalind, I don't know if you're still on here, but we're keeping prayers going your way for safety and for those fires to diminish around you. For Sally and Tony, Christina, Becky, Kathy Hand, and your family, Kathy, Pat Moss, you're on the list. Hope and Zina, I haven't seen Hope on this morning. Andrea Gregg, Annie Seven and her son Grayson, Cassandra and Destiny, Gail Zimmerman and her husband Nick, Jennifer Langren, whose husband just experienced a loss yesterday, and for Jennifer's brothers Chuck and Ken. Oksana, I haven't seen Oksana this morning, but she's asked us to pray for Amber and for her mom. Isabel, for Isabel and Lenita. Dave Walensky, Karen Palmer and her dad, her husband and her daughter. Grace Isis and her father, Edwin. Kathy Caputo, for physical healing of the eye and any other physical problems going on. Grace Isis for Raymond, Rebecca and Phil, Tina Carzo, and Julie. Julie Kiss is the one that asked prayers for Tina. Tammy's sister Tracy, Luz Orsini, Leo's friends Jebby, Jim, and Ryan. From Andrea, we lift up Catherine with a broken hip, Eric, who lost his mom, John, her brother, Tatiana, her mom, and for Joanne's daughter, Jackie, for Brookie, the Girardi family, Roseanne, Crystal, Jimmy, the mother, the grandmother, and the uncle. They lost little girl, Vincenza. For Jerry in the hospital, Jeanette and Ernie, who lost Sienna. We're lifting up Dawson, Winston G. Campbell, which is coming from our beautiful Hope, who just jumped in here. For Sean. And that's all I have on my list. And we have Hope, who says, lovely to see you, our beautiful Prachetta. My internet is just as bad as yours, so it's been throwing me off. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Love you all. Hope, we love you so much. And we do have Oksana with us. She says, I would like to pray for myself, for my healing, my good health, for my friend Yulia and her mother, for higher communication and love to heal and blossom, for all of us, for all the gifts that are showered. Thank you for being here, Oksana. And Marietta says, please put Ed in the prayer circle too. Thanks much for all you offer to us, Teri. You're the best. Right back at you. You're the best, Marietta. And yes, we're going to put Ed in the prayer circle and say, everything is working perfectly, except align, allow. And we're going to wrap our arms around Ed for whatever is needed in his life. All right, so let's just take a moment to think about all of these that are put in the circle. And I'm so happy that Prachetta is here. She's in a place of very high spiritual energy right now. So Prachetta, if you would join with me in holding our arms around everyone in the prayer circle, just see us just holding them all so tight and asking from Source, God, the Creator, to give blessings to each one that is in the prayer circle, anyone who's hurting physically, spiritually, mentally, or emotionally, and just wrap our energy there and ask for each one to come to whatever is the best and highest good possible in each situation. So just take a breath in and see that, envision that we're all circling around the ones who are needing to be lifted up today, the family members who care, the friends who care enough to put you in the circle. And let's just say blessings on all of us, everyone that's in the circle, everyone that's surrounding it, all the angels that are helping us out to heal, to feel loved, protected, comforted. And as we were praying for this prayer circle today, the sun just came out. But what a beautiful sign, what a beautiful acknowledgement that we're being seen and heard, and the brightness of spirit and how it can lift us up. Let's just take that image with us all day today as we go about and do our daily chores and the things that we have to do. Let's remember what we get to do. We get to love each other. We get to remember our magnificence. We get to know what's going on with our spiritual family. Sometimes we just focus on those that we're close to in our biological family, but on here, we are all important. We all matter. The spiritual family that has come together is a blessing to the world because we hold high energy and high vibration, and we've had miracles that have happened from the prayers that we have prayed here and lifting each other up. And Prachetta, we're lifting you up for anything that's physical that's going on so that a miracle can happen in your life as well. And thank you for being here today. Thank you for sharing with all of us today. And we do a heart telephone at the end of this show, and where we acknowledge each person. We speak to one and it travels around the circle. So on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
I love you.
Love you.
I love you.
Oh, Prachetta, this has been a delight to have you on with us today.
I love you, ma'am. I love you so much. I love you.
Thank you for taking the time out of your day where you're at, where you're doing the ceremony and immersing yourself with all of your loved ones there. We really appreciate you coming on and being with us today and sharing that energy with us.
So, ma'am, since I'm in Puri, here, everybody, whomever you meet, you say Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath.
So I'll say Jai Jagannath. Jagannath is also another name for Lord Krishna. So Jai Jagannath, and today being Dashera, we say Jai Shri Ram. Because he was the one who took over on evil and made this prophecy that good will only prevail. So good-hearted people, good people, happy people will win in the end.
Yes.
So no matter the struggle, no matter the pain, it is a goodness in the person who will always prevail and always get good things in life.
Love wins. Beautiful.
Yes, ma'am.
I love the message. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
And so many blessings to you for this last day of the ceremonies and for your travel as you go from that place. We will be holding you in travel prayers and asking Archangel Michael to surround you as you do the traveling.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. And thank you, dear family, for always standing by me and Prachi, for giving us so much of healing, prayers, love. So
always.
I think we lost one mom. We gained so many relations.
Yes.
So thank you. Really, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Really indebted.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to play our song to get us out of here and have a beautiful day. So those of you who dance to it, like Dance Pants in Vermont, and our Hope and Zena and Kathy and anybody else that's watching, get ready to move your body. That's something Stacy and I decided we're going to do today. We're going to move our body. Hopefully we'll talk Linda into it for a little bit. All right, here we go. Hope is dancing. I see the dancing. Daisy's dancing. There's dancing. Yay. Love you, Chrisetta. Namaste, Thank you for Cheer for joining with us this morning from YouTube. How awesome this day has been. Thank you so much, Prachetta. We love you. You have a beautiful family here.
And happy, love you, ma'am. Love you so much. And a very, very happy Dussehra. Happy Navratras to you. And to entire Angelic River family. Everyone.
Yes, and we're praying for you to be able to travel here someday so we can all wrap our arms around you. I know that's a desire in your heart. So let's make that happen. Let's put it out there as an intention. So we leave everyone with Namaste. You'll have a beautiful day. Remember to read something. Learn something today. We love you. Bye, everybody.